Left Farmer 73 here. How y'all doing? Good to see ya. Let's see who we got in the house right now. Need that. I was feeling a little under the weather today, so I had to stay to the house.
Next Insurance is changing workers' compensation forever.
We don't want that. How's everybody doing? I had a question for y'all. How you doing, the guy from Texas, Dana Dangerfield, Beauty in the Garden? How you doing, Beauty in the Garden? Hey, Lady Owl. Hey, GT Grows It. Good morning. No, it's not morning no more. Hey, Miss Craft. How you doing, David Anderson, Cindy S. Gardening, Fixing More, Linda Martin, One Angel, Catherine Jones Ewing. Yeah, I know that's my son. Love this thing. Let me see. Good morning from Alaska. Whew. Hello. I just lost all my food in the freezer. Supposed to be canning. Supposed to be canning it up. I've been quiet for the last couple of days because I kid you not, video is coming out. I've been canning brisket for 3 days. I kid you not. All day, all night. And I'm so exhausted. Look at this. I'm so exhausted that I start feeling a little ill. I was like, man, I need to chill. So I'm here today. Let me see. Yeah, I'm working on it. And I'm trying to shorten it up because it's really long and I'm shortening it up. It's so much I got to cut out. But yeah, definitely. I canned 3 big giant briskets, beef briskets that I had, and I was doing them after work. You understand what I'm saying? I was after work because I told y'all before, no excuses. We are in a situation, I get off work late every night. Now, y'all know what I do for a living. Plus, it's the holiday, so I get off work late. So I'm already exhausted when I come home, and I be like, look, I gotta go and get it knocked out. Who else gonna do it, man? We gotta do it. Laura Dixon, are you dry canning the brisket? Dry canning the brisket, or do you use liquid? When you say dry canning, I'm not familiar with that term. Are you saying, do I just put the meat in the jar, or do I add a little bit of liquid? It's okay. Who just said that? Poor baby. I'm raw packing the brisket. Yeah, I'm cold packing, raw packing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you and listen. As far as the canning, he's texture of the meat after. Oh, how is the texture? Hold on, cause I got 2 good questions. One, I'm gonna show you. I hate keep doing this to y'all, but I'm gonna show you right off the bat so we can get right into it. I'm gonna show you 2 different things. 2 different things, 2 different situations, 2 different days. All right. This is 2 different days. I'm sorry, y'all. 2 different days. Here's a problem I have when I just put, you trying to get that inch head space, and every now and then you might be a little over it, and then all the juices bubble out, and then you got some meat just sticking out like a doggone glacier out of the juices that in the jar, like this. I'm just gonna show you, because a lot of people is running into this problem right here. And I'm gonna tell you, this was day 1. I had a few of these happen like that. See the meat in there just hanging out? I had a few of those because I just tried to put a little bit too much doggone meat in there, and the juices ran out, and it got juice. But day 2 and 3, this is what I did. I put the meat a little lower than the inch head space, right? So I don't go over for sure. And then I just filled the rest of the inch head space with just a little bit of water. And these turned out excellent. They turned out excellent. No glacier meat hanging out, nothing. So I'm not a teacher on this at all. As a matter of fact, if any OGs is in the house and be like, no, Led, no, I'm totally listening. Okay, but that worked for me, and I did that with my chicken breast a while back. That's what made me do it, and I didn't have that crazy bubbling out type of situation. That worked. This, I don't like that. I don't like that look at all. Matter of fact, that kind of creeps me out to the point I don't know if I should redo it or not. Somebody even asked me, is this good? And I was like, please go ask Homestead Heart, because I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, I've been canning, and I'm tired. So, okay, Garden Happy said it's fine. I'm listening to any OGs that been in the game for a while. I'm listening. So let me see. Beauty in the Garden said, I'm going to try doing salmon. You know what? Lady Leia just said the same thing. She said she want to do some salmon. I said, let's do it. Why not? I don't know how the texture of the meat is going to be. Now, speaking of that, somebody else asked me, what's the texture of the beef brisket? I'm going to say this real quick. Hey, Elevated Lawnscapes. What was the texture of the brisket? Because you know, with brisket, you got to either smoke it long, slow cook it, slow roast it for hours and hours and hours. Anybody ever cooked a brisket? Now, I'm used to cooking brisket the old-fashioned way, where you slow roll it, slow cook it, right? Slow and low. Anybody else ever cook brisket like the normal way, not canning, just normal, in the oven or in your smoker or in your barbecue or whatever? Okay, this is why. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this right now because me and Lady Leia showed you. Now, I got so much brisket right now, and I always keep telling y'all I'm canning for survival, right? Let me see. Is that your bathrobe? You really are tired. No, I'm always in my robe. I'm either in my robe. Look at all my videos. Either I'm in my house coat or I'm in my doggone uniform, because either I'm working or I'm trying to get some rest. One or the other. I got, I slip y'all in the middle of there somewhere. I'm going to show you something. The texture of the brisket is so perfect. It's so perfect. When you pressure cook it, it's like you slow rolled it, cooked it low and slow for hours, and it only took an hour and a half. Well, hour and 15 minutes, because of pint jars. It only took an hour and 15 minutes, and this is better. The flavor is better. Y'all saw the video where I slow cooked that big brisket, right, in the oven. This tastes better. Same salt and pepper, no extras. This flavor is just more bold. This is the real flavor I like. That's why I said I ain't no need to me cooking no more. Just can it all. This flavor, the texture. I'm going to open this before I'm done so you can see the y'all want to open it right now and see the texture of it? Anybody? Let me see. Look, is there a better way of getting in touch with me? I'm just so busy. It's better ways, but if I just get to a second or two, let's open it, okay? I'm gonna get a fork. Cause I want to show you guys. I want to show you how crazy dope this winds up. I'm gonna pop the top, okay? Show you down here. Woo! That thing on there. There it go. There it go. You hear that? Pow! Good God. My house been smelling cats and wolves and coyotes, been just humming around the yard and everything, setting off the alarm. They can smell that brisket cooking from a mile away. So that's what it looked like. And I'm going to show you. Let me see. and it's cold too. You see it's cold. I'm just going to show you the texture of it. It's not like super soft and nothing. It's perfect. Now I'm going to pick this up. Try not to make a mess. Just to show you the texture of the beef brisket just for 1 hour in your pressure cooker versus cooking it all day. Now I'm gonna just scoop some of that fat off. Look. So it's still tender. It ain't pulverized. Still something to chew, but it is not tough at all. So I guess that's what we having for dinner tonight. But I just wanted to show you guys. This is, I'm trying to scrape that off. I didn't even heat it up first. I'm trying to show you how tender that thing is. And at the same time, not make a mess like I'm doing. So just to let you know, I will never slow cook a brisket again. Ever. There is no reason to do such a thing ever again to me. I mean, I look at it like this. Look how much energy, I don't care how you cooking it, look how much energy you are wasting by, I don't care if you out there on your grill, you still using charcoal or wood. I don't care if it's in your oven, you still got a gas oven or you got an electric oven, all that energy you using versus for hours all day versus an hour and a half on the stovetop. Same texture, same flavor, no competition. No competition whatsoever. And all I did was put salt and pepper on it. I didn't need all that other stuff. I put a little garlic in there. Y'all was with me during the cannon party, right? A little garlic powder, a little salt, a little pepper. That was it. That's dinner tonight. Did I open the wrong one? I opened the wrong one. That's all right. That's all right. So, okay. Now that that's out the way, that flavor's in my mouth too. Bass Reeves said, one of yours leaked. Did it seal, Bass Reeves? Freeze it. It will reheat in the oven fine. Zach Price, lead my raw pack doesn't always have enough juice to cover my meat. Is that a problem? Don't have enough. Well, no, they're saying it's okay because that's what I was just talking about with this jar here. Ain't no juice on top of that meat. Everybody is saying this is fine. I didn't think it was fine either. But I'd rather just go ahead and cook. You know, if it wasn't fine, I was just gonna go ahead and throw it in the freezer or something and get ready to cook it. It's sealed. Yeah, mine is sealed. Yours is sealed too, so we good. I'm gonna move on. No, he's saying it's sealed. It just leaked all the juice, some of the juices out around the top, like mine. Who said that? Life as we know it is over. No more grill. No more grill. What Gina why you say no more grill? You don't gotta buy charcoal and stuff. Grilling is, we really supposed to be, all charcoal is little wooden clumps anyway. We supposed to be using wood and everything in nature around us in the first place. That part of the game is still primitive. Grilling is primitive. That's not no life is over type of situation. Ebony says, the experts say as long as it is mostly covered, it is fine. Okay, good to hear. Where do you get a pressure cooker? Oh, you gonna have good luck with that. Amazon, you can look, you got to do some research on that. Because they hard to find. Hey, Game Nerd Mom, say wood grilling is amazing too. Yes, it does. It leaves that nice flavor to it. Garden Happy say it's fine as long as it's sealed. It's good to add some water, I think, in case we need to make gravy. I'm like that old dog food, you know, it makes its own gravy. I like to add a hint of water because what I'm seeing, I rather it have a little water in it and a little less meat than it all spewing out the top and being, you know, buck naked like this. I don't like that. I just don't like that. I know I'm new and I know it probably don't mean much, but to me, I don't like that. I don't like the way it make me feel and I don't like the way it look. So all the second and the third day batches I did, I just a little less meat and then fill it up with water. Perfect. Perfect. Let me see. I keep messing up my leads trying to get them off. Well, you may not want to use them again anyway. Hey, Fat Cat, that name, boy, kills me. Good to see you in the house. Sonia Trail says, if you haven't already smoked brisket, will the texture change once it's canned? If you have, yes. If your meat is already cooked and you can it, all you're doing is cooking it again. Hey, Tony Gaming, how you doing? What about the broth? What about the broth? This turned into a canning session, didn't it? Let me see. Jamal Wilkins say, hey, Led, canning is a new way of life for us, but it's a tool that I'm willing to master. Me too. That's why I just keep practicing. I still got more meat. I got 5. No. I did 3. I got 4 more briskets and 3 more turkeys that I got to do. I just got to find the time. Okay, says, okay, so you cook your meat first, then can it? I don't. I like doing raw pack because it's easier. Put the meat straight in the jar. You know, put your seasoning in, put your meat in, clean your lid, clean your top lid, can it. All that cooking it first, sauteing it first, they say, you know, it saves your jars and all of this and the meat tastes better. I tried it once and I'll never do that again if I can help it. I'll always do a raw pack if I can help it. Unless, you know, it's something like some soup or something that is already cooked. That's different. But for the most part, I'll prefer to do a raw pack because it's just straight. Get your meat, clean your meat off, season it, jar, top, can, pow. You're done. All that cooking, and I ain't gonna do that. So yeah, how do I store it? I store mine in containers now, like Rubbermaid type containers. I don't put them on shelves no more. I got all that stuff I just did on the shelves because I still got to go put them. I got to wash off the jars because they leaked out a little bit, and then label them, and then I'm going to put them in the totes. Game Nerd Mom said, I get scared to cold pack because I'm scared to get the seasoning wrong. Well, it's for survival, so I'm sure if you hungry enough one day where you got to crack a jar open, you ain't gonna be like, cilantro. No, I don't think you'll be worried about that when your stomach turning inside out. So you'll be okay. Miss Christy Love said raw packing is quick and easy. My preferred method. Mine too, Miss Christy Love. Leia Farm 73 says Gazelle, I think that's your name. Okay, and once you raw pack, then container it and then you don't refrigerate. No, once you can something, it goes on a shelf. That's the whole reason for all of this. No more refrigeration. I got food in my freezer. Let me stop talking so loud. I'm done with putting meat in the freezer. When you put it in the can, once you get it in that can, it's a wrap. You go put that on a shelf somewhere. That's why I like doing this. No, you don't put these in the refrigerator. No. That's why we doing this. That's why we getting down. That's why I was so interested in learning how to do it. Game Nerd Mom said, I'm trying this week. Any recipe suggestions? I haven't gotten into no recipes. I just been hitting with salt and pepper. I ain't doing nothing all fancy at all. Let me see. Charlotte Parton says, freeze nothing, can everything. I like that. Amen. Hey, Levita Clark, how you doing? Say, caught alive. Let me see. Zach Price, the U.S. Department of Agriculture advises against raw packing ground meat. Man, I don't understand why. It's cooked. It's perfectly, fully cooked. So, you know, I'm going to say this. And I'm glad you put that up there. Hold on, y'all. Number one, I'm not teaching nobody how to do this. I'm still learning from my mentors. Number one. Number two, you got to understand we ain't doing this to be cute. We doing this, to make sure we gonna be okay. So it's at your own discretion of what you do. If you follow all your guidelines and everything, go for it. That's totally up to you. I'm following people. Don't get me wrong. I am following their guidelines, but I'm also following men and women that's way past their 50s and 60s and in their 40s and been eating the same food their entire lives from doing exactly what they're showing me how to do. They're still alive and they got all their sense. So it's kind of like proven and tested to me. And their words, I trust their word look, the proof is in the pudding. They still alive. And I trust them so much because they still eating this. They was born and raised off of this stuff that they showing us how to do. I'm going to ride with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to turn my eye away from the professionals and the scientists, but at the same time, maybe some of the stuff they say so they don't be held liable too for if something happened. So it's just like, some rules can be maneuvered around, but people do not want to be held liable. Saying, like, for instance, if I told you, oh yeah, you can just can this much meat, you good, put this much meat in your jar and then can it. And then you get sick or something happen, you come back and get meat. Off of something, I was like, it worked for me. So take everything with a little grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going off of people that know, not guessing. For instance, Homestead Heart, I've been watching her can for like 3 or 4 years. I've been watching that lady can because if you watched all her older channels, they was mostly canning. And she's eating that stuff to this day. She's showing you the date and everything. She's still up and talking to me. So, she ain't in the corner somewhere like the Blair Witch Project. That make me feel a little bit safer about what I'm doing and why I'm learning it from her. Let me see. Do I have a ball book of canning? I definitely do. Yeah, now if she turned in that corner like Blair Witch, I might not listen to her no more, Let me see. Gazelle say, and it's still fresh. Do you eat it? I'm gonna tell you this. It's still fresh. Listen. I'm gonna just tell you this. Number one, you're gonna have to do your own research, okay? But this is the simple way how I look at it. Your canner, your pressure canner, is kind of like a time machine. if you think about it in a sense, your canners are like time machines because it literally stops the time from your food going bad because it sucks out all of the oxygen. That's what makes things go bad. Oxygenation, right? And sterilization. You're locking this in time like a time machine. So people, this will sit on your shelf for years, and look and taste just like you see, I just tasted this one. I just tasted this one today in your face. This one is going to taste just like that 2 years later. It's going to look, feel, and taste like this 2 years later. The only reason I'm saying that is because all you got to do is look at YouTube videos and you will see all these OGs, they stuff is marked, dated from 2 years ago, and they'll open it up and that meal look like you would go and pay a high price dollar for it. That's proof right there. That's proof. They're eating basically old food. Okay? So definitely, it's like you putting it in a time machine. I like that too. My time machines. That's what they are. How you doing, Marion? No, I'm sorry. I can't pronounce your name. Tane is the last name. How you doing? Let me see. We get you. Let me see. Crafty Mom says we got to get you to canned fish. I don't, you know what? I can't even imagine how canned fish is going to be. I might have to, let me read the book on it, okay? Let me read the book on canned fish because I can't imagine, it would seem like it would just pulverize fish to me. I've never done it or looked into it, so let me stop with my ignorance. Right, wouldn't canned fish be mushy? I don't know because I don't know how much time it says it needs on it or anything. Miss Craft says, you don't eat tuna or mackerel. I missed something. Oh, I do eat tuna and mackerel. I just never done it so far. So I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on it. Hey, Gigi's Natural. How you doing, Mom? O'Connor says, I have a friend that cans tuna. It wasn't pulverized. I'm gonna try that then. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna start with some salmon. Love salmon. I'm gonna give it a try. Love Note said I canned sugar cane. Yes, in my steamer. Yes, I did. And I still got more to do. Crafty Mom, I will, Crafty Mom. I'm gonna make sure I do a video on it. Hey, lady, let me get this little mark off here because people names keep looking crazy. I was about to call you Lady Okra. Is that your name? I don't think so. Lady Casca. See, I was about to call you Lady Okra. Charlotte Patron, can only the foods you will eat. Let me see. Canned fish, page 102, blue book, Ball Blue Book. I'm gonna check it out. Let me see. Late to the talk, but can you do a fig propagation again? No, just check that video out, and now ain't even time in my area to be out there messing with anything. Miss Crab working and listening. That sound like me most of the time. It's good to have all y'all here. And you know what's even better? It's good to hear everybody with so much input. Before I get going, I'm going to say thank you to everybody. Number one, thank you for all of the knowledge that you've given me. You've taught me so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. And most of all, thank everybody for just getting along. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what you are in your own home life, but it seemed like when we come into the Greenhouse Lounge here, hey, Miss New Orleans Gardener, hey, Lady Tino, Lady Linda in the house, how you doing? Seem like when we come together, we okay. There's a lot of people in here that don't even care for me. I understand that. But we all come together for one common thing. We all trying to do better. Not just, it don't even just be gardening. We just all trying to be better people in here. And I love that. I want to thank you all for that. Because that's why people wonder why I be talking so long for hours. I know I'm rough with it. I know. But y'all don't even realize when I'm in here talking to y'all, it's like I'm at the club. It's like I'm at a party with all my friends. It's like I'm talking to my wife. Because we talk about normal. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, what? Not like that. Not like that, baby. That's just for me and you. No, I ain't talking to the people like that. No, baby, no. See, not like that. Just with my friends. Okay? And you see, she caught that quick. She just be coming out of nowhere like Batman out the shadow.
I don't miss it.
I know, I didn't even see you slip in here like, what? Like, what? Where did you even come from? So, everybody say, hey, baby.
Hey, y'all.
She said, hey, y'all.
I gotta raise some boxes, I'm sorry.
Do what you gotta do, I'm good. But I just wanted to throw that out there, just tell y'all, man, thank you. In the world we going through right now, the Greenhouse Lounge family, we good. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need. So I love it. I love it. They say, hey, lady, love you, lady. I love you back. Now, this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about before I go. Don't do that to me. It's not hilarious. Hey, hit this brisket. Hit that. Hit this brisket. I opened one of them. She been wanting me to open one. I opened one of these briskets for the folks.
Oh.
Smell it. Smell that right there. Hit that. Smell that thing. Yeah, man.
That smell like beef stew.
Yeah, go on put that. We need to go and heat that up. That's dinner. Okay? No cooking tonight. So, this is what I wanted to get in here with y'all real quick about. Your gardening. Your gardening, past, present, and future. Your wants versus your needs. Our wants versus our needs. Let me see, was that a quart? That was just a pint. I cooked them in pints. I was cooking them in quarts, but we don't eat that much meat at one setting, so I go ahead and spent some jars on that. Your wants versus your needs. We got a lot of wants in the garden, don't we? We got a lot of wants. Gazelle says, Left Farm Servitude, when you get a chance, please take a look. Mail I sent says follower. Okay, because I've been getting a lot of spam, so I'm gonna check into it, okay? I was trying to, Jason Abrams, I want vanilla orchards. I need more sweet potatoes. Okay. What are your needs? Just Israel, anyone have canning or kale collard? We want a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna throw a couple out there real quick. Okay, thank you. Hey Jay, what's next says they want mangoes. Like, is that a want or is it a need? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Gazelle said, yes, we do want a lot of stuff. It's true. I had a list and my want side was just off the map over my needs. I came up with this idea because I'm in a situation right now that I'm in a situation where I got something I want, and it would have to push to the side some things that I need. So that made me think of gardening. Okay. My wants versus my needs. I've been showing you a lot of old crazy gadgets that I've been messing with around here, right? Define need. Aunt Tia, define need. That's up to you. I can't define need for you. If you got to sit and think about your own self and be like, do I need that? Because to me, you might, the person that said they want mangoes, do they want them or do they need them in their situation? I can't be, all this is a list for you to think about. I can't tell you what's your wants and needs at all. That's between you and the man upstairs. Can I use coffee grinds for pie? Yes. No, you cannot. You'll have a mess. Let me see. Allen Essential Home said you can do a lot with only an acre. I do a lot with less than even that. I don't even use all my land at all. Let me see. Thanks for my sugar cane. You are so welcome. Arrive Healthy. Thank you so much. I gave you the good stuff. So, as far as what you need, hey NJ Cali Gardner, how you doing, young man? It's good to see you. Say question. Is if you can survive on what? Nope, don't try to define that for them, for nobody else but you. You can't define, because guess what? I need a sugarcane juicer. And if I start saying you need one too, I would be wrong for that. Because I plan on growing a big giant crop of sugarcane so I can produce juice for all different kinds of reasons. How you doing, Kathy Chatfield? Hello, do you still have any sugarcane for sale? No, we all sold out. Unless she still got it on the website, I'm not sure. If it's sold out, she took it down. So I can't make you go get a sugarcane press. Say, you need this, you gotta have it. Maybe in your life and in your garden, you don't. My friend, the New Orleans gardener, she grows a nice amount of sugarcane for what she wanted for. Does she need a sugarcane juicer? Probably not. For me, definitely. As a matter of fact, I'm even gonna step it up another notch and put a motor on this thing. Let me see, Gazelle. You have a website, please share. I'm new to your channel. Yeah, it's I'm gonna put it in the link below, okay? I will. I definitely make sure I do that. If Love Notes is still here, can you put my website in there? Because I ain't got nothing to type with or nothing. How long does the shipping take for the sugar cane? Still waiting for mine. Listen, it's Christmas time. I'm gonna be honest with you guys on the shipping. I'm going to get off track for a second, y'all, so here we go. When it comes to shipping stuff out, when you buy stuff from small people like me, I'm nobody, versus Amazon. Remember I was telling you we're in a push button mentality. This age is push button. You push a button and things come to you in like 24 to 48 hours, right? That's because all of the big giant stores can do that, where they leave the mom and pop people out. The mom and pop people trying to send you something, we gotta wait for them to make sure they get their stuff done first. They are first in line in front of mom and pop places, because we can't afford to give you something, give you a great product at a half decent price. That's why our stuff usually costs a little more, and ship it to you and have it there in 2 days. I'm going to say this, and I'm off track, y'all. I don't know when it'll get there. Plus, it's the holiday. She is literally, the reason Lady Leia came here right now, she's getting boxes to do the last shipment she was just talking about this morning. So please bear with us, okay? It's just me and her doing this. We don't got anybody working for us or anything. We just a mom and pop, literally a mom and a pop type of operation. And when I give you something, when I sell you my honey, when I sell you my lemon juice, my lemons, all the stuff, our shirts, we are literally making that stuff ourselves. Right here on this land, ain't nothing. Well, she got so busy, she literally had to outsource some of the t-shirts. She only do custom t-shirts now. But I'm sorry. It's going to get to you. I promise you, okay? I promise you. I'm sorry I had to say that because I've been getting that a lot lately. When is my stuff coming? It's coming. Just, you know, we doing the best we can do. And then we battling the holidays too. 2% say, I know how it is. It takes time, family. I've been waiting for a tumbler mug and it's already late. See, even the big giant places, even they stuff is running late. So you know how it is for us mom and pop. And I'm going to say this. If this is going, okay. We'll save this for another time because I ain't going to be on here all day. I just really want to, I'm going to veer off somewhere, okay? For mom and pop operations, if you are trying to start a business, here's one of the things that I want you to look out for, okay? You got an uphill battle on your hands, but that is not to say don't do it. If you have a YouTube channel, and you're a YouTube creator, you have a channel. I'm not talking about the people that's watching me on the Apple things or on the television. If you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to create content, I want you to understand something because I've even told people, they say, hey, Led, you ain't the same as you used to be 3 years ago. Yeah, true. That's very true. That's very true. And here's the reason. I'm also not the same guy from when I was younger before I was married because you learn things. As you grow in life or in business, it's things you don't do no more. You understand? Confrontations, your language, all of that changes as you grow. So with the YouTube thing, I've heard people complaining about freedom of speech. Right now, people is talking about freedom of speech. YouTube is holding our freedom of speech against us. They're saying YouTube is denying our freedom of speech. Here's the thing before you agree with that. Because I'm totally in disagreement with that. I want you to understand something that people still don't quite get. Okay? YouTube is not withholding your freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to say, whenever you want to say it, however you want to say it, and whoever you want to say it to, in your own house. What I've come to learn over the last 2 years is this is a place of business. Right, it's a private company. Thank you, Bass Reeves. This is a company. And this is why I'm talking to all of the people that are YouTube creators. This is a place of business. So imagine this. You're getting paid at whatever job you work at right now. Even if you're drawing a check and your pension or whatever, you ain't just gonna go to the government office and go to cussing folks out. You won't get a check. If you go to work and you go to talk about a whole bunch of MFers and this and that and everything else, your boss gonna bring you in the office. That's what this is. Back when YouTube was young, like the internet, they just let stuff fly because they didn't quite know it was going to blow up like this. And they also didn't know that people was going to be this doggone ridiculous half the time. Okay? and some of the stuff they want to show. So they had to come up with some guidelines and some rules like, no, we can't let that just fly. You know, we have everybody jumping off of roofs of houses into a frozen swimming pool and breaking their tailbone. We don't want that. So that got to go. So this is a place of business. And as far as the freedom of speech, because I see that a lot, and it's not true. It's not true. And I'm not saying this because I'm a YouTube provider, and I'm not saying it because I get a little YouTube check. I'm not. I want you to think about it like this. Freedom of speech. That is our right here in America. Freedom of speech, correct? Okay. Do you still have freedom of speech to go in somebody's house and go to telling them and calling them all kind of names and talking about somebody's kids? And let me see. Bye, Natasha. That was too much crazy for me. You can't just go in nobody's house and be doing, saying and doing any old crazy kind of thing you want to say and do. You can't. But you have a freedom of speech, right? You have the freedom of speech, but you cannot come in you can't come in my house and start calling me all kind of N-words and stuff. Because I'm going to put you out. Because this is my place. I'm the king of this castle. This is my place of business. So you do have the freedom of speech out there on the sidewalk. You can say whatever you want till the cops come out there. So that part, I just want people to understand, if you're a YouTube creator and you are trying to start a business and then they cut your video down because you was out there talking crazy, even if you're talking your truth. Did you hear what I said right there? Even if you're talking your truth, not the truth, your truth, they'll cut your channel down. They'll be like, well, I'm out here speaking the truth, I'm preaching the truth, I'm preaching the truth, and they cut me down. Now I'm not prone to that because I used to say this stuff too before I understood. Okay? My truth might not be your truth. My truth might be offensive to you. So that's a two-way street. Even though I'm speaking the truth of my religion, what if this dude is speaking the truth of his religion? And y'all gonna bump heads. YouTube is like, nope, just like at your job, y'all carry that outside. You can't do that here. But I was telling him about Jesus. Well, I was telling him about Buddha. We don't care. Y'all go talk about that outside. I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's a place of business. That's why I keep telling you, I don't do politics. I don't do religion. I don't do stuff that's going to do this. So I need you to understand, please, when you start doing your YouTube channel, remember one thing. It's a place of business. This ain't a free-for-all, and you get your things cut off real quick if you go against that. You got to remember that, all right? I'm just saying, 2% religious arguments never end. That's why I don't do them. You could have the same religion, okay? The same religion, the same scripture. Y'all reading the same lines. Here's the deal. You interpreted it this way. This dude interpreted it that way. You got a fight anyway on your hands because both y'all interpreted the same sentence two different ways. There's right, there's wrong, and then there's your opinion. See what I'm saying? So just remember, okay? For instance, Lady Linda, the New Orleans Gardener, put out a post today, and I saw she was attacked. She was attacked pretty bad by what she felt. By what she felt that she needed to do for her life, okay? And people that I've never even seen before finally came out of the shadows and told her basically in a nutshell, you're going straight to hell. And I said, see, this is how we do. This is how we do each other. That's why some stuff I keep to myself. You understand? Right. You saw that Danielle Scott? See, that wasn't up for no debate. That this lady is saying this is what she wants to do with her life. That's not up for your debate. That's not for you. You understand? If you got a different opinion, go with your different opinion. Okay? So, that's all to that. So I just wanted y'all to, I just want y'all to check that out. Y'all seen it. Ain't for the head. Ain't for the head. I just want to throw that out to y'all real quick. The garden wants versus needs is kind of like blowed out the water, right? We'll do that again. How about we do it again tonight and go with that? So I'm going to sit here and answer y'all question for the next 9 minutes, and we'll come back later tonight and do garden wants versus needs, okay? Right now, I'm sipping some good tea. Later on, I'm going to be sipping some good sipping some. Sipping some good sipping some. And Miss New Orleans Gardener, sweetheart Lady Linda, you do whatever your heart tells you you need to do. Your spirit, if your spirit telling you that's what you need to handle and that's what you need to do, you do it. And no matter what your decision is, I back you fully. Okay? My son even like that one. My son's a dad. That's mine. No, it's not. No, this is dad's. So I also want to encourage more YouTubers. If you're just watching me on your television or on Apple TV or something like that, if you are just a watcher and not a creator, I'm going to say this to you before I go. There are a lot of people out of work. There are millions of people out of work. Remember what I said in the beginning of this video? This is a place of business and they're always hiring. That's how I want you to look at this. You need a job. Some people is getting put out their house. Some people ain't making it. And I want you to understand, if you put in the work, just like any job, if you put in the work, you will be rewarded with a paycheck that can sustain your lifestyle to a point. This is a place of business. If you treat it like that, like if you come into somebody else's video or their live or their comment section, okay, you're welcome, Lady Linda, you're welcome. If you come into their live or their comment section, come into there like it's a place of business. Don't come in there cutting it all up and acting all crazy and rowdy. In places of business, what happened to you? You get the cops called on you. It's no different here. You see what I'm doing? Aiming for the head there, folks. So this is a place of business and they're always hiring. You got to put in the work and do the research, and then you create content and you end up someday making a little money off of it, right? It's no different. So that's why some channels, they say, man, you really changed. You sure changed. Yeah, I used to cut up. Until I realized, and I used to even go in with the whole conspiracy theory about them. They getting on me because I was speaking the truth. Remember in my older videos, I was saying that. That ain't why. It's a place of business. And I was saying some stuff that might be a little controversial. And it wasn't going to do nothing but lead to trouble for them, for my boss, if you will. They don't want that. Yeah, NJ Cali, you remember I was a beast, son. I was a beast, you know. And I had to mellow that back. Soon as I realized this is a place of business and mellowed it out, look what happened. See that? Let me see. Gazelle, do you know where I can buy seeds other than Amazon? Baby, they all online. You got the answer to every question on the planet in the palm of your hand. right here. You could Google right there. You can find anything. I don't know what that is, but look, I don't know what that is, man. That's getting a little weird for me, okay? I don't know what that was. But I don't want to see that no more. Yes, growth is beautiful. Growth is beautiful and it's productive because with growth, now I can help other people. You understand? Let me see, Lead Farmer, legit places be scamming. I don't know about that one. Oh, I'm put in a position, and once you put in that position, once you hire it on, what your friends be like, hey man, how can I get on? Man, hey, man, put in a word for me, right? Put in a word for me. YouTube ain't no different. You know somebody on the inside and somebody that's serious about work. Hey, Miss Finance. Miss Finance can tell you too. This is a business. And if you thinking about business, go talk to Miss Finance right here in my chat right now. She's now one of my moderators. She's in blue. I highlighted her in blue, so you can go check her out. This is a place of business. So if you got the hookup, man, look out for the people that came with you. Look out for them folks. Like, hey, man, I know somebody really looking for a job. They're good. They strong back, pretty smart. That's what you're supposed to do. You already making the bread. Now, look out for this one. Look out for that one because sometimes, think about this. Before you got your job, who took you to the interview? Him. Who gave you the money to buy a new suit so you look like you got some sense when you got to the interview? Your mama, right? Your cousin took you to the interview. Your mama bought you the suit. Your brother is taking you to work every day and you working third shift. All you give him is a little gas money till you get on your feet. So now that you up, man, you got to come back and help all of them, whether you want to or not, because you wouldn't be where you are without your crew. And that's what I try to do to the best of my ability. And y'all know I ain't lying about it. So remember, it's a place of business and they're always hiring. If you need to get on and you trying to think of something, everybody is so creative. Everybody is so smart and always thinking. This is where you put that to get paid for your ideas. Right here. This is where you come to tell the world you got something to say. You got some innovation that you need people to see. You got some invention or some creation or some kind of financial advice like Miss Finance to share, to help people out with their credit, to help people out with their marriage, help people out with their kids. You got something in you that you could be helping people with and getting a paycheck at the same time. Remember, YouTube it ain't what it used to be. It's not just a free for all. You just want people to see your video. It's a place of business and it should be conducted and it should be taken care of as such. Just wanted to say that. And there's going to be a lot of you, oh, you selling out because you getting a check from YouTube. You can call it what, you know what? I'm going to throw this out there before I go. I got 2 minutes. It's funny how when you trying to do better, you become a sellout. When you're trying to do better, you become a sellout. Now, where I'm from, yeah, I could have kept doing crazy stuff in the streets. Even in my own life, I was like, I've had enough of that before I end up in prison or dead or worse. You got to be in your own head to be like, look, I want better for myself. For your kids, I moved down south because I wanted better for my kids. I want a better education, a better environment. I didn't want them hearing all the police reports in the news like I used to hear and grow up with, you know? Like, you can't go down that street because they just found a body somewhere. I don't want them to have to hear that. So you got to take a sacrifice to do better for yourself. Once you do better, you buy a better house, you buy a better car, and you buy better clothes. And instead of now you wearing your hat backwards, you know, your ball cap, maybe you wearing a Kango and it's on frontwards. Sold out. Instead of a crotch rocket, now you're driving a Harley. Sold out. Instead of an apartment, now you got a house with some land. Sold out. Let me tell you something about that sellout business. It's not selling out to do better, to want better for yourself and for your family. That's not selling out. That's the way everybody should be thinking. And the only people to say stuff like that is people that's too scared to go and thrive, to step out on that limb and do what you're supposed to be doing to do better. Listen, it's easy to be broke. It's easy to not have nothing. It's easy to not want nothing. It's easy to just wallow in the same mess that you in. It's easy to just live check by check. It's hard to move up, especially if you're a person of color. If I ain't even gonna say just a person of color, a person of financial means, people that ain't financially satisfactory, it's hard for you to move up. I don't care what color he is. I had to change that because it's the truth. When you starting down here financially, we all the same color. It's hard to move up here, man. It's so hard. But this dude down here, you climbing on thorns. Your ladder is of thorns. You hear me? Your fist is bleeding because you trying to get to the top to see the light. He don't want to bleed. He's scared to bleed, so he gonna keep telling you stupid. He gonna keep shaking the ladder. Not only is them thorns hurting, now it's shaking and cutting into you. That just makes me climb harder and faster because I want to get away from him. He wants you down in that pit with him so he can complain to you all day. Man, it's dark down here. It's wet and damp. It's cold. Man, sure wish somebody turn up the heat. I get away from people like that. All they do is complain. That's why you're to change. Without change, you're dead. Without change, you are dead. Look. So I'm going to get off here because I know this was not what I intended it to be. I even changed the doggone title to this. And we'll do this again tonight. Okay. But I just really wanted to get that out because it's people that really need some help and really don't know what else to do. But you're watching me. And instead of watching me, I could be watching you and you'll be making some kind of paycheck. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Shancy says, when some people see you progressing, it's a mirror to what they not doing. True. Or they just too scared. This is a perfect example. A lot of people got a canner, but they too scared to use it. People have said they've held on to them canners for the last 6-7 months. You're going to have some people out here to say, screw this, I'm canning it. This guy. And it's going to be some people like, I don't know, I might need to see it done like 4 or 5 more times first. It don't get no simpler than watching me do it because I don't know what I'm doing. And Homestead Heart is, listen, Homestead Heart is an ABC teacher. It ain't a whole bunch of details. She say, do this, don't do that. Do this, don't do that. Put it in the can. You got some food in a jar. It ain't a whole bunch of that little nonsense, to make it, she's not there to make it sound like she's smarter than you or you'll never get it and she wants to be on the top. She is really trying to get you to can because she keep it so simple. She's holding your hand. Put the meat in the jar. Wipe off the lid. Put the lid on. Tighten the lid. Put it in the pot. wait for an hour and a half, and you got some canned food. She ain't on there all along doing a whole bunch of nonsense. Telling you about Betty Crocker gloves and all that stuff. Nope, she ain't doing all that. She just telling you basic stuff you need. And people be like, well, I heard you can use one of them Steam-O-Matic things. What is they called? Everybody like, we got one somewhere. What is this thing called? I always forget the name of this. I don't know. But people keep on saying stuff like, oh, I heard you can use a deep fryer, and I heard you can use almost slipped my mind. What is it everybody keep on trying to use? Instapot. They say you can use an Instapot. They say you can use a deep fryer. They say you can use your turkey fryer. They say, listen, if you just listen to what she's saying, and she kept it that simple, just do that. And later, if you feel like you want to go and try that, good luck and go for it. But that's a perfect example. You're going to have people that they're going to take a little bit more time to push them to the top. But while we all can and we got stores of food, they're going to be like, look, I finally got to get ready. And then they can't find no jars. And then they can't find no food. And then they can't find no lids. It's just like this whole life thing, man. You climb to the top, your hands is bleeding, you got them bandaged up, but now you can see the light of day. And then they down there like, what it feel like up there? Is it warmer? Like, look, man, I can't keep staying to the top of this tunnel telling you how it feel up here. You need to climb to the top. I ain't got time, man. I got to go find some food and some water. I can't keep standing here with you. I send for some help. I send for some help. Don't leave me. Throw him down a flashlight or something. I'll be back. I send for some help. Like Lassie and them. Boy fell down in the well. The dog didn't just sit there. Remember that? The little boy fall down in the well on Lassie. Back, some of y'all ain't that old. The dog didn't just stand there talking to him like, yeah, you look like you in a bad way, Billy. I don't think you're going to make it, Billy. The dog didn't stand there at the top of the well. The dog ran off for help. Right? Well, that's what the person at the top is trying to do. He's trying to send help to you, and some people don't even listen. A person make it a little higher up in life, and when he send that help back down to you, reach your hand back, you be like, I don't need your help. Who you think you is trying to help me like you somebody? Look, man, I'm just trying to help. And then you leave that person alone. See? That's life 101 right there. That's where you just move on about your business. And I done lost some loved ones, friends, family the same way. Man, I can't sit here waiting on you. I can't. Who just said, Alan Essential said, I was shocked. The price of the canners went from $150 turned into $400. See? Everybody know that Presto only costs about $60, $57, $60, 70 tops. Now you buy one $150. They was $400 for a minute. In some places online, you still see them a Presto canner for $400. You wait too long. You wait around trying to, look, some people think, look, let me tell you something. Rubbing on that Genie bottle. Rubbing on that Genie bottle. Sitting all by themselves in the dark. Rubbing on that Genie bottle. Instead of just saying, look, I'm about to go get a job, save my money, and try to buy me a car. This fool still rubbing on the Genie bottle and waiting for the Genie to come out to grant him a wish of that car. Lottery. Grant him a wish. Grant him a wish. Instead of just putting in some work. Come on, Genie. Come on. You wasting time, money, and energy rubbing that damn magic bottle that ain't even magic. That's an old Wild Irish Rose bottle. You think a Genie gonna come out? The only magic inside that bottle is that liquid, but you got to drink it. Rubbing it ain't going to do it no good. But you don't think you got magic powers after you drink some of that Wild Irish Road. I'm going to get out of here, y'all, because I'll be on here forever. We way off subject, way off. But I appreciate y'all for kind of throwing me off subject, okay? But thank you, guys. All right, damn, been on here 70 minutes. I tried. Yes, Rose. It'll make you feel like you got magic powers till the police come. Like, watch this, man. I'm going to run straight through this glass window of this bank. Watch this. And then I ain't going to even get cut. Yeah, see? Watch this. I'm gonna walk right into this bank. Don't do it. You ain't got no powers, Bobby. Bobby, you ain't got no powers. Stop it. Man, watch this. Stay away from that genie bottle. Let me see. If you ever stuck to your intended time, I would be upset. I be trying. It just never works out. It never works out at all, ever. So I'm going to get off of here. I am going to come back on. I ain't got no watch on or nothing, Jesus. It's 3:20. We're going to come back a little bit later tonight, around 8-ish or so, and try this again, because this is important. Because a lot of people have been talking about this, your needs and your wants. And I think we all need to discuss it, okay? So I'll be back on around 8 o'clock. We're going to try this again. Let me see. Where should I get that mug? You look online. You find this stuff anywhere. Main course encouragement. You excited for spring? Well, that's what we're going to talk about when we come back, okay? When do you think they'll be selling more cuttings? Next year. Because, you know, I only got a tree. If I sold them to everybody, I would have a stump. I gotta let her build back up, okay? I know what you meant. Ooh, that meant something. Ooh, I'll cancel myself. Already started some seeds, yes. And Dale says she can, and right now. Do your thing, Dale. Let me see. Gazelle say, what is the proper names of the pots? You're going to have to do your research on that, sweetheart, because it's a lot of different names of pots. And you do me a favor, Gazelle. Email me, please. You got a lot of good questions. Can you email me at leahfarmer73@yahoo.com? Hey, Ession Family Garden, my brother Sapper Gardner in the house. Sapper, I got something for you. I ain't going to do it right this minute, because you tagged me in a video and I watched it and I've been working on it. I got one for you. So keep your eyes peeled, bro. Keep your eyes peeled, Sapper. Let me see. Gazelle, Leah Farmer 73. I will email. Yeah, email me like right now-ish so I can get to it. I have a bronze cat. That kid, bronze cat. I have a basement and think that I will do most of my garden there. Is that okay, a place to start? Yes, if you make it into the right environment. Okay? That's right, Tina Marie. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. And you know what? In 2021, I'm leaving misery and miserable people to go off to one of those dating lines because you're going to be by yourself. I'm not going to entertain that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to entertain it at all. If you want some company with that, 1-800 I'm miserable. Go to that hotline because I can't be with you with that. You know, family, friends, or foe. I can't do it. I'm getting too old. Do you understand the energy? Do you understand the energy it takes to calm somebody down? It takes you more energy to calm down a madman than it does for the madman to be angry. You understand what I'm saying? It takes you more energy. Just like the brakes on your car. Your car is going 100 miles an hour. Which one is working harder? Your brakes or the car? The brakes or the engine? The brakes. Because the brakes got, all the brakes is brake pads on that big, got to stop this massive 2-ton of metal running down the expressway at 190 miles an hour. The brakes are using more energy and they are more important than anything else on that car. Your brakes are more important than your engine. Because you can get that engine started, but if you can't stop, you a dead man. Do you dig what I'm saying? So it's the same thing for people. You are the brakes because you're trying to calm somebody down and put them in their right mind. You're trying to calm them down and make them be right in the head. That's sucking the soul and the life and the energy out of you. Just like your brake pads. After a while, your brake pads need to be changed. Because you done grind them down to the rims, right? The drum and the pad is gone. That's you. That's you and your soul. The car is fine. But you depleted. I'm not going to keep on letting people wear me down like that. You understand? I'm not going to be your brake pad. If you want to act up and you want to be a fool in love, life, and relationship, look, I'm going that way. Whichever direction you going, I'm going the opposite direction. I'm getting too old to keep worrying about what everybody else is worrying about or how everybody think of you or what they think of you. It's people right here on YouTube so piss pop poor in their soul and spirit, they always worried about what folks think about them. To the point they change their whole lifestyle to appease people they've never even seen, never even touched. You worried about what people think of you, fool. Come on now. That's weakness at its best. Weakness at its best. Right? TNT. I ain't gonna give nobody that kind of energy. And you shouldn't either. Listen, we're already depleted just trying to get through 2020. Can I get an amen on that? Just trying to get through 2020. We all of us, our tanks, our spirits is on E. Our spirits is on E trying to just get through this year alive. We dealing with a pandemic. I feel like I'm back in the hood trying not to get shot. You dig? I got people who want to wear masks and people who don't want to wear masks. And those are the people that don't want to wear masks is always like, man, it's cool. I don't want to go to that party, man. You know they be shooting up in there. It's cool, man. You with me. I don't trust that, okay? The mask, I'm going to just stay out of the club. We trying to make it through 2020. There's less than 30 days left of alive. My spirit and my soul and my energy is on E. My bags look like 2 hunks of thigh meat. I'm tired, man. I'm not going to spend no more energy on people that want to deplete me. Family, friend, or foe. I just can't do it. I'm going to just pray to God and say, Lord, forgive me if I'm wrong. But I can't deal with this person no more. I can't do it. I just ain't got the juice. Maybe after this year, when I fill up my tank, I have the energy. But right now, I can't, God. I can't do it. Whew. I can't do it. You know, your kids driving you crazy. They at home. They ain't got nothing. Lord, I can't do it. Y'all go outside and play. It's cold out there. Go on out there anyway. Go on out there. It's raining. Go outdoors. And lock the door behind them. Just go out there for about 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes, please. Because sometimes your kids will drive you so crazy, you know, you'll end up in the news. And if you don't want to end up in the news, everybody in your household, Lady Led was talking about it in her video. You need a break. You need a break. Figure out your break. She gonna do a video on it. Figure out your break, because you're gonna need it, or you gonna break, whether you want to or not. We all tucked in these houses with no outlets. And kids screaming and on the computer and talking to people. You can't. This boy up here fighting with people. Fighting with people. And you hear him fighting, right? This is y'all kids too, because you know I'm right. Oh, that's why you a sucker for not making that move. You should have picked it up. You were supposed to go around. I bust in his door like it's a gang in there about to jump my son, you know. I come in there like, man, who you talking to? Who you talking to? Oh, he got to lift his ear. All these fools online, man, tripping. I can't even look at the kids and be like, hey, look, you, go home. Like when we used to be back in the day. My dad used to come on, hey, oh, no, you ain't gonna sit in front of my house and go to talking to my kid. Man, take your butt home. I know your daddy too. You go to the house, because you know I know your mama. We can't do that no more. Our kids is arguing with people on a screen somewhere, and soon as daddy come in, they just make the screen black like that. It's all different now. So, right, cyber gangsters. They throwing up signs and everything. Right? Oh, fool, what you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do? I'm coming there, you know, cocked and locked, ready to rock. What's up, son? What's going on? I'm looking for the other kids. Who you in here talking to? Oh, they on here tripping. It's a new world. Take a break. Take a break before you break. Okay? I'm gonna stop right now because y'all know I'm wired up now. I keep on rolling. I'm sorry for my little quick rant. Everybody have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you later. I'm about to help her ship the rest of this. I was about to say product. The rest of this sugar cane and stuff out. I gotta watch my words. Just sometimes y'all see me bite my tongue too. Place of business. Remember that. Put that content out there. Start a channel. All right? Everybody have a wonderful day. Don't let the world get you down right now. Don't let it get you down. Linda Maxey, I'm gonna leave it on that note right there. It's wonderful to see you and thank you for coming, but I'm about to bow out gracefully, okay? Everybody have a wonderful night. Gigi's Natural Homestead. Thank you so much, Gigi Natural. Everybody have a wonderful day until night. Hopefully I'll come back tonight, all right? Live Farm 73, I love you, and I'm out. Dang, I've been on here too long. Peace. Look, peace. You see that? Peace. Peace. Do you see why I'm doing it like that? Ain't it funny how this means peace? That's separate. That's peace. Togetherness. Ain't it funny how that is? Peace. That's peace. Everybody have a wonderful day. Live Farm 73. I love you, and I'm out. Peace.